Welcome to the Troll Patrol live. My name is Justin Freakin, and the way we start this show, well, first of all, it's a freaking Friday. I hope everybody had a fantastic week, and that you have some plans for the weekend that don't involve getting together in large groups and spitting all over each other, because we, as a society, really need to quit doing that. But you know the way we start the show? It is Reefer and a Rant, and because it's a freaking Friday, it's time for me to hit the bong. And tonight's rant is about the fact that there is a boy or a man out there. I called him Poop Boy last night. That has been the name I've affectionately assigned to him after he spammed my inbox with hundreds of poop emojis and pictures of poop. I'm serious. This boy has sent me well over 1,000 messages in the last 24 hours, which is hilarious because I don't have message notifications turned on, so all he has done has made it to where, like, I open my phone, it's like, oh, I got 300 and something messages. It's been no dings or annoyance or anything, so I don't know what he has done besides waste his stupid fucking time. But he sent some messages. He blocked me, but then he sent some messages to my artist page this morning. This is what I woke up to, and he told me he's going to report all my accounts. I don't know for what. I mean, he's the one that started all this. I have no clue who he is. He just commented on one of my videos out of nowhere, so I did what I do to anyone who tries to heckle me. I put them in their place. And he thinks he's trolling me. I don't know what he's getting out of it, honestly. But the thing I'm mad about is, okay, he said that, I must have got to you, man. You ranted. No, I rant every fucking night, and I just need fucking content, man, and you were there yesterday. It's like, you shouldn't feel special about it. But, like, I'm going to say he did actually get to me with something he said, and it was right here at the end where he said, I legitimately hope someday you realize how meaningless your middle-aged Kiss Army life is and just fucking end it. That comment did indeed get to me. Poop Boy, you won, man. You won. I got incredibly upset when I read that you called me a Kiss Army fan. I am very into music, and I listen to pretty much everything. There are not many bands that I have a hatred for, but Kiss is one of them. I don't know where he got that I am like part of the Kiss Army. That amused me. Now, I assume it's because I had a shirt on that was similar to this one last night that said Hiss, not Kiss. I'm a fan of cats. You'll see my cats, Smokey Bong for President 2020. They'll be running around here tonight. We've got the patio party going on. They'll be roaming back and forth. Oh, there's Smokey right now. Ah! But yes, Poop Boy, you got to me, man. You got to me. I am not part of the Kiss Army, and that set me off. And with that, we're going to open up the phone lines, 917-830-4359. If you, Poop Boy, if you're out there, if you would like to call in, looks like you called 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. You've called 16 times, at least. I think there's more. I just got tired of counting. Apparently, I got to you, dude. He had the audacity to call me triggered. He sent me over 1,000 messages. He has called a phone number that I don't look at until I say the phone lines are open. I don't look at this shit. And he spent all day fucking calling it. And he thinks he owned me. Holy shit. What about and if you're playing our favorite drinking game, it's a Friday night, why wouldn't you? Ladies and gentlemen, right-wingers are indeed morons. They keep proving it over and over and over and over again. He came to my page and he called me a commie, as if he knows what a fucking communist even is. He couldn't define communism if he had the fucking dictionary open in front of him. Right-wingers are the dumbest fucks walking the planet. If you disagree, call in and prove me wrong. 917-830-4359. If not, we're going to start off. Last night, I didn't get to the story about Kane, WWE wrestler Kane, who is the mayor of Knox County, Tennessee. That's the county where Knoxville sits. He has been attacking the health department, the Knox County Health Department. So this is a Board of Health meeting.
Great job.
Yes, thank you.
So now I think they're getting ready to play this video that Glenn Jacobs, Kane made a video attacking the Knox County Health Department over their handling of the coronavirus pandemic. Might I say that Knox County is seeing a surge right now. If you check the news, they are going up in their rates. Their September death rate has passed their August.
I support him. He'll do a wonderful job.
I would be happy to go along with you. I'm on trauma call right now, and so usually the Monday after trauma call is a big
He's on
mess.
Trauma call.
If
hey,
for
you can
some
see
reason it's
Kane
not,
right here,
I'll be happy to
unmasked.
join you.
That sounds good. Look forward to having you there too, if you can.
Okay.
Dr. Gocher, if you're close to closing the meeting, I did have one or a couple comments.
Here we go.
Still on the same line. And I wanted to address something Mayor Jacobs said about the metrics discussion that I brought up just for discussion. And it's interesting, depending on your lens, how you can look at something and get a different interpretation. You know,
What a smirk he had on his face there.
Many
That was
people
wild.
asking us to bring something more concrete forward as the basis to make decisions. And so that was an attempt. I can't help what the cutoffs are that are published elsewhere. And even really made a concession, for example, on the positivity rate, saying, look, they say 3%, but we're not going to get there. But maybe 5% if we can just stay below it. But
what
the
I
other
wanted
part
was
of
I
that
wanted to
is
play
that
the video
everybody's
that Kane
got to do their
made.
part. If we don't test, and that's part of the job here, is that
hold on. I thought they played it during the meeting. Yeah, it says they played
you know,
it.
if we don't control using just fundamental public
It's some
health
kind of
principles,
political ad that he made.
the spread of the disease, then we don't.
So once again,
we
this
don't land
is
where
a
we wanna
Republican
land.
Party
And
official
so, honestly,
playing politics with
the intent was that to be more of a positive,
Public
not
health.
a negative, in bringing that forward. And then the other thing is that, I mean, there is I don't know how quickly.
Kane
it's
is
gonna get
well versed in
approved with
playing
what the
heel
FDA is saying.
and face.
And I don't know
He goes
how
both
many
ways.
people and how quickly people are going to take this 2 vaccine shot. But I mean, I think we're going to be vaccinating people in January, you know, if not before.
That's
So, I mean,
very
it is there.
optimistic.
There is something. The other thing I just wanted to mention, and this is in the broader context of the conversation we had about county commission and everything else that's going on, is that, you know, and even back
Let's
to
see
the
this
video,
video.
bit, is that, you know, I think science gets criticized in this because it's imperfect, because it's all moving so fast.
That is-
I mean,
that's
if you
that's a very
go in
good
with a heart
point.
attack and you get a stent put in, science was what brought that to pass. It just didn't evolve. They didn't go from inception to stent approval and insertion in 6 months. So, I mean, this is the environment we're in, but it's still the fundamental basis for how we need to make our decisions.
He's
And
really padding.
You know, we've all felt the
He's
weight
getting ready to hit
of this,
Kane
not just from a public
with the
health
powder
perspective.
keg
I've
here, hopefully,
laid
and play
awake
the
at
fucking
night. The first thing
video.
I thought of in the morning is the tension between public health and the economy and all these other pieces. I mean, you know, we're not just in a bubble. We think about those things. And so I would just urge anyone who is thinking about this from a decision-making perspective is
And
that
being an
it's
asshole
already
making stupid ass
intimidating to be in a
videos.
position to be trying to make these decisions if you understand it.
I say as I sit here and make stupid ass videos.
And to be making these decisions when you really don't have the foundation, not because there's nothing wrong that you don't understand. You just don't have the foundation to understand it. I would not
Because you
want
were a
to be
WWE wrestler. Not that
fundamentally
there's
in that,
anything wrong
in
with
that
that.
position. But probably most importantly, what I would say is it's all well and good to have these conversations now. And again, I'm not a politician, so I don't know how this is all going to evolve, and I'm not a lawyer either. But we've got to think about, let's just put ourselves in a position where the situation is significantly worse. Okay, because right now we've got
It's
a
getting
positivity
there.
rate, our hospital census is manageable. I think that we all have the hope, and some people have the certainty in their head that it's just impossible, it could get worse. But I don't believe that. I'm not an alarmist, I'm not anything like that, but I think there is the possibility that the overall
It's going
situation, I
to
mean, we
get
haven't even been
worse.
through
Look
this in
at
cold
this.
weather
Look at
yet.
how many
We
games
not
have been
dealt- I mean,
canceled.
generally speaking, viruses are more fastidious in cold weather. We've not even been there. And so
Exactly. We're getting ready to
wherever
see a
all this
shit
lands,
show
you
when
gotta
the
make sure
weather
it's
turns
just
cold.
as functional if things are bad as it is right now. Because you can't, if you unwind something, rewinding it back up is difficult to do. And that's what concerns me, because you know there seems to be this tension with science with a lot of people. And I mean, that's okay. Everybody can believe what they believe.
It said they played the video. Well, guess what? I have the actual video from a news story right here. We get to watch fucking Kane's stupid ass video he made. It's just not very good quality. I was hoping we would see it inside of that board meeting.
They've been urged to resign for safety reasons. Good evening, and thanks for joining us. I'm Amanda Harrah.
And I'm Ted Hall. Glad you're with us tonight. It was Mayor Glenn Jacobs who admits
Kane.
he created the video. But
It's
that it was
Kane!
leaked online. Now it's wreaking havoc on a group of people.
I did my
already under
best to
immense
find this
pressure.
video.
This foundation is once again under attack.
A video created by Mayor Glenn Jacobs and leaked online.
Unelected bureaucrats who cast down edicts which carry the force of law with no accountability and no...
He literally had a shot of the Knox County Board of Health. What the hell? What an asshole. You're attacking the people that are working to protect the public's health during a fucking pandemic. You know, I've always been very jovial towards Kane because I like him as a wrestler. But goddamn, he's a stupid ass fucking Republican. He's another one of those right-wingers who are morons. Take a shot, ladies and gentlemen.
Triggers anger, fear, and fireworks on Knox County's Board of Health.
I saw this video. It disturbed me. It disheartened me. It hurt. We are volunteers here. We are the people.
They're public
We're part of
officials.
the people. And as a military officer who has sworn to defend this country, I felt threatened by what I saw.
My grown children here in Knoxville begged me to start using an alarm system.
I do not blame them for the indignation that they are experiencing right now. Like, nothing against the fact that he was a pro wrestler, but a pro wrestler's gonna come in here and tell the public health officials that they don't know what they're talking about during a pandemic. Motherfucker needs to fuck off. Go back to stupid ass WWE and suck Vince's cock. If you're not gonna listen to the experts that know what they're talking about, and get the fuck out of government. It's clear that public service is not the reason why you wanted to be the mayor of Knox County.
system.
I've personally been encouraged by a number of people to resign from the board.
I apologize if that was
If anybody should resign, it's fucking
I
Kane.
apologize for my sentiments because that's how I feel.
Jacobs apologized at least 9 times.
He didn't know. He's like, but I don't apologize for my sentiments because that's how I feel you guys are evil, even though you're the experts and I'm just a dumb motherfucker that's made my living choke slamming people. Apparently, he knocked fucking Shawn Michaels' eye silly. That's the reason why Shawn Michaels' eye goes. So there's 2 things against Kane. He's a dumbass Republican, and he knocked fucking Shawn Michaels' eye silly.
Then clarified, saying the people on the board aren't the problem. It's the power bestowed on the board that bothers him.
It's not the people.
Balance and check.
It's not the people that are doing their job.
The intense exchange comes as Knox County commissioners consider voting to strip the board of some of its power. That vote comes next week, but who will show up?
That is insane.
Safe enough to go.
And then they're running the actual experts, the doctors and shit. They don't want to go because they feel intimidated. Holy shit!
There is a state of emergency tonight in Louisville. Protesters are clashing with...
Oh, we'll talk about that here in a minute, but we got more coronavirus shit to talk about. Fuck. Yeah, and that's another thing, is apparently I have been exposed to the coronavirus. I have contact with one person in my life, and I felt confident because she wears an N95 mask, but now she's quarantined and she's sick, and I might have shared some marijuana with her just the other day. So far, so good. The only coughing I experience is that from the pot. Yeah, babies. Now I'm gonna get really blasted. I'm gonna continue talking about really serious topics, matters of life and death, murders, stoned out of my fucking mind, because that's the way we roll here on the Troll Patrol. We're going to get a little bit more lighthearted, though, even though we're staying on the coronavirus, if that's possible. We're going to watch a Karen get arrested. You might have seen it. This has been making the rounds on the Facebooks. I haven't actually watched the whole video. This is my first time watching it. I've seen people share it, though. So let's check it out. Now the thing that I want to know is how many times has she been on comment sections and said that, well, they deserve to be shot because they didn't follow the officer's orders. I wonder how many times she said that. She may not have. I'm just taking a wild guess. If he just complied, there wouldn't be an issue. See, she feels she does not need to comply with orders because she's done nothing wrong, even though I'm sure there were signs posted that said you have to wear a mask. I wonder what she's yelling. But you're violating the rules. Everybody else has a mask on. This guy's like, I just want to enjoy the football game. I don't know what's being played here. I see a track where there could be like a football field inside of it. It's probably a high school game. Dude's like, I just want to watch some fucking football, man. Shut the fuck up. Put a mask on.
I don't know.
He wants her to put a mask on because he wants to shut her fucking mouth. God damn.
This is
Maybe
not
it's volleyball.
Call the cops, Raven.
Call the cops?
Yeah.
Will you talk to them?
I don't know if he's a real officer. It says police on the side and on his back.
You don't know if he's a real officer. What?
But he may be, Bridget, because there's a cop car over there.
I'm telling you, like, if I was a black guy, I'm probably not going to be, like, posing as an officer. Oh, he pulled a taser on her. Oh, shit.
Tase somebody over a mask. Tasing this lady over not wearing a damn mask.
No, I think she's getting tased over not complying with his orders. I'm not a cop sucker, that's for sure. But I do believe she got tased over not complying with his very reasonable orders. He gave her every chance. She's still resisting.
Arresting her for a mask, not wearing a mask, and he ain't even got one on. Right.
Hey, where's your mask?
I'm assuming he's arresting her for resisting.
Oh, here comes another rent-a-cop right there.
Another rent-a-cop. Now I wonder. Is this a right winger holding the phone? They talk about respective authority all the time. But then when they don't want to comply with the rules, it's a rent-a-cop. How hard is it to put a fucking mask on? That's all.
Yeah, well, I got that, so.
You get that?
Yep, I did. Both of them not wearing a mask.
What, the cops? Well, I mean, fuck the cops. Of course, they're not going to wear masks. Rules don't apply to them. What the fuck do you expect? Jesus Christ. So breaking right before I came on the air, it appears that now I've seen the stories both ways. I've seen it say that Trump has picked Amy Coney Barrett, and I've seen that Trump is expected to pick Amy Coney Barrett. So as far as I know, he has picked her. The New York Times was reporting that he had picked her. NBC News was reporting that he had picked her. Let's check out the most recent here. We'll see what we got going on. The GOP, what? The FBI did not rely on a suspected Russian spy. There were multiple things. I've got to massage the results on this Facebook and get a lot of right-wing news. So you'll find out tomorrow. Trump told reporters when asked about his pick, flashing a wide smile. So she has not officially been named, but I guess somebody has seen some notes or something at the White House. Amy Coney Barrett is going to be the Supreme Court Justice, the pick to replace Ruth Bader Ginsburg. It's what I said on Monday. We already talked about all of this. Man, Poop Boy, I'm not going to answer unknown calls. That's the thing, man. I'm sorry, brother. You ruined it for everybody. I would have answered all the calls, but you're a pussy. So now, like, I got to see a phone number in order to answer. Ruin it for fucking everybody. Some little twat ruins it for everybody every time. But Christians are pushing hard for this pick for the Supreme Court because they believe that she will be the vote that overturns Roe v. Wade, and she may very well do it. Now, as I've said previously on the show, somebody asked the other night in the comments, the Democrats just need to go ahead and accept this is going to be a Trump pick. There's nothing really they can do to block it. They can pretty much assure that it's not going to happen before the election. It's a good possibility that Mark Kelly will be the senator from Arizona after the election, and that the GOP will immediately lose one vote. It's still 52 that the GOP will have. They would need 2 senators to flip, and after the election, I don't think you have a Murkowski, a Collins. Mitt Romney's already said that he would vote to confirm this justice. If I had to guess, I would say Mormons in Utah are incredibly excited about this Catholic. Apparently, she's part of some religious cult called the People of Prayer. Let's check the People of Prayer. Oh, maybe it's not a widely known group. Maybe I got it wrong. I'm not getting returns, but she's apparently a part of this. Jason, can you look that up for me if you're watching right now? She's a part of some religious sect of Catholicism that's like a secret society. I saw people compare it to The Handmaid's Tale. Handmaiden's Tale? I haven't watched the show. I don't know what it is. Handmaid's Tale, I think is what it is. But she's a religious nut job. So we've got that to look forward to. I think the Democrats should go full on out, 100% trying to pack the courts. If they even take power. But I don't think Joe Biden will do it. That's not going to happen. You can't count on Joe Biden to be fucking balls to the walls. On anything of substance that would help anybody, you can't expect Joe Biden to be on the right side. But now this story is one that's been popping up that is very worrisome. That they have announced that they have found, I think it was 7 ballots in Pennsylvania. That they claim they were all for Trump and they were military ballots. There was a press release by the Department of Justice. Election experts and lawyers are bewildered by a press release. They had opened an inquiry into 9 ballots that were found discarded without elaborating on what exactly that meant. All 9 ballots had been cast for Trump, the release said. The Justice Department later issued an amended statement saying that in fact 7 had been cast for Trump and 2 had been resealed, meaning it could not determine for whom the other ballots were cast. Now, I smell a setup. The Republican Party is going to do everything in its power What's the name of the organization? Oh man, I might have turned off. I got some spam, and I might have turned off being able to post links. I'm sorry. I thought about that too. I thought people might actually have legitimate links that they would want to post that I need to click on. But you saw where I had the comments the other day, and like I fucking shared it out that I had the hot girls and blah 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 or something or other, and it had some fucking link. So I turned off comments with links. I'm sorry. But what's the name? Do you know the name of the organization? I want to say it's People of Prayer. I'd never heard of them before. That was a new one on me. But I might have the name wrong. You know me. I'm kind of a stoner. Gee, I might have the coronavirus. Goddamn. Said it had a voicemail. I thought maybe Poop Boy left just a voicemail. Call in, Poop Boy. We'd love to talk to you. 917-830-4359. I already know your phone number. You say I don't, but like, I have a million unknown calls, and then you called from your number twice, and then there's like more unknown calls. So like, I know your number. People of praise. Okay. People of praise. Sounds horrendous to me. A charismatic Christian community. Don't they call that a cult? Wow. This was one of their videos.
Downtown, we used to be known as Mad Ab because it was every night it would be something bad going on.
She seems cool.
The police would have to park on Linwood and Madison and just.
I feel like she and I could have a spliff together.
The fights and it's just remarkable how things has changed since.
Is she part of the People of Praise?
We didn't know if the mayor had sent you or who had sent you, but we know now God sent you.
I'm gonna start with well, y'all know there's a lot of killing going on in Shreveport, Louisiana. A lot of things is going on, but I just want to say that it's not what it seemed like.
Yeah, cops are killing a lot of people.
People Praise came into the neighborhood before they came here. It was a lot of chaos, a lot of shooting, a lot of this and a lot of that. But since they've been here, you don't hear that many gunshots no more. They come around to witness to us. They come around do many things. You need your yard cut. They cut your grass. Someone elderly needs.
I don't want to hear from you. I want to hear from the crusty white folks that finance this shit. Yeah. These people. These are the people I want to know. Especially that guy. That guy diddles kids. Statistically, I would say at least 5 people at that table diddle kids. It's just science, guys. It's just science. The vast majority of us are lay, married couples, children, and single people, but a few of us are ordained Roman Catholic and Lutheran clergy. Several of our single men, including 3 Catholic priests and Auxiliary Bishop Peter Smith of the Archdiocese of Portland in Oregon, are members of the Brotherhood of the People of Praise. The Brotherhood of the People of Praise? An organization with official status in the Catholic Church as a private association of Christ's faithful. This absolutely sounds batshit fucking crazy. Everything about this gives me the willies. So, if there was a way that the Democrats were able to block Amy Coney Barrett's appointment, I'd be on here just fucking yelling and telling you people to call a senator, call a congressman. I mean, a congressman's not going to help. There is no way. There is no. Well, I mean, maybe a congressman would help because one of the avenues that they might have been able to explore would be to impeach Trump, to impeach Barr, to impeach Pence, to impeach anybody. Just fucking impeach people and run out the clock because impeachment takes precedent. That's something that they very well could do. I think the Democratic leadership has signaled that that's not really on the table. Unfortunately, because Democrats really, they don't ever want to fight for anything because Democrats fucking suck. But hey, at least they're not fucking fascist ass Republicans, right? So, I hope Joe Biden gets into office. Good luck with that. And then the moment he does, I want to fucking organize so that we're ready for 2024. First of all, that we're ready for 2022 and that midterm election, and that we put more progressives, primary Democrats that are already there with progressives, and get rid of Republicans. Let's split the Democratic Party in two. Let half the Democratic Party be Republican. Because they're fucking the Republican Party. I don't know. And that's the thing. The Republican Party dies if it doesn't seize power somehow. So that's why I do not put it past Mitch McConnell, Trump, any of them to do whatever it takes, including having fucking fake ballots that they throw in a trash somewhere just because they want to cast doubt on all the other ballots. Oh, look at that. They threw away Trump ballots. We can't trust any of these results. Let's not count the mail-in ballots because they're expected heavily to go for Democrats. So that's what they're going to try to do. They're going to try to make sure as few mail-in ballots are processed or counted as they can. That's their strategy. And when it comes to Amy Coney Barrett, fucking Cory Booker had some real big brain shit to say. Looks like he was on Morning Joe.
Senator, let me ask you about the Supreme Court vacancy that sits open. President Trump says he will announce his nominee this Saturday. And Lindsey Graham, the chair of the Judiciary Committee, as you know, has said he...
Decency. That you can't just a matter of months ago.
Think about that right now. Do you think differently?
No, we don't appear to have the votes to do anything about it right now. They don't have the votes. We still don't know where everyone stands. And so it's going to be a long shot. We're going to do everything we can to try to appeal to their sense of decency. That you can't...
Cory Booker just said that they are going to try to appeal to Republican decency. Hey, Cory, what decency? If they had any decency, they wouldn't be a Republican. They might not be Democrat, but they sure as shit wouldn't be a Republican. Because no one with any kind of decency would vote for these monsters. Cory Booker's stupid. Anybody who would get on national television and say that they were going to try to appeal to a sense of decency in Mitch fucking McConnell. Now, guys, I may be high, but this seems really fucking funny to me. Is there anybody out there that thinks that Mitch McConnell has a sense of decency? Call in and let us know. 917-830-4359. If you're unaware, I'm actually from Kentucky. I've met Mitch McConnell. I don't think he has a sense of decency. I don't think he has like a fucking shred of decency in his little turtle body.
Can't just a matter of months ago, as Lindsey Graham did, say that there is a standard, say that you uphold it, tell people to use your words against you on this matter, and then have them suddenly flip and change that.
Hey, Cory, are you trying to say that Republicans are hypocrites? I should break out the Photoshop right now and turn Cory Booker into the what was it, Captain Obvious? Captain Hindsight. No, it doesn't work. He's fucking Captain Obvious over here. God damn.
As we said earlier, this is delegitimizing and politicizing the Supreme Court in a way that will be so damaging to our democracy.
Yeah, because Republicans would never, ever, ever do that. Fuck. I just want to point out Sparkles is not a big fan of Cory Booker. Apparently he knocked up Mindy Kaling and left her. I don't know that to be a fact. That's just what she keeps saying. I'm not sure that that actually happened. I don't think Sparkles would lie to me. But I have not verified that one for myself. This motherfucker thinks he can... You can't appeal to a sense of decency to a group of people that have no fucking decency. Much like Tucker Carlson. Now, if you've joined us the last couple of nights here on the show, we've had multiple stories about Tucker Carlson lying. One of them was Tucker Carlson lying about the mayor of Nashville withholding coronavirus data that he did not. Fox 17's still going on that shit. I'm sorry I don't have a follow-up, but we got other shit to talk about. I'm sorry one fucking station keeps being a dickhole. I don't have time on my show every night to cover them and call their fucking newsroom and ask them why they're lying. Never got a response to my email or any of my phone calls. But then Tucker Carlson was also lying about the Kenosha shooter. We broke down the video last night. All the ways Tucker framed it in ways that were intellectually dishonest, blatant lies that he told. But then a judge on Wednesday actually tossed a lawsuit against Fox News because Fox News's own legal team argued that no reasonable viewer takes Tucker Carlson seriously. And a judge bought it because guess what? I buy it. I agree. No reasonable viewer would take Tucker Carlson seriously. I agree with that. The problem is he... God damn, hold on. The problem... The problem is that, like, Tucker is the most watched cable news program of all time. There's a lot of very unreasonable people out there that need to be told they should not take Tucker Carlson seriously. Fox News' legal team won a lawsuit on the basis that no one should take their most popular anchor seriously. What fucking world do we live in? But boy howdy does it make me feel good to be reaffirmed in a way like that. That a judge agreed with me on what I've been saying all week as we've been watching videos of dumbass Tucker Carlson. No one should take him seriously. And there was a guy on here talking about how Tucker was shooting straight or some shit in the comment section. Hashtag fuck Tucker. Hashtag fuck Tucker. Motherfucker, was it before I was doing the Troll Patrol? Or maybe I just didn't have time to do the story. It was the RNC going on. One of his lead writers was outed as being a goddamn white supremacist. He just lies over and over and over again. And we had some interesting footage come out in the Breonna Taylor case. So now we were actually going to
I'm Jamie Connor, and this is Daisy May.
What up, David Connor? Is he one of the, first of all, the Louisville Metro Police Department major, she made some comments about how protesters washed her car and served her fast food. She's now they're letting her retire, but she's having to leave in disgrace after that email came out. But this is so the cops that actually conducted the no-knock raid that the Attorney General said that they actually did knock for. It was a no-knock raid, but they actually knocked. That's how we're going to justify that we shot her. That's the only way they can justify it, right? If they say, oh, well, he knew it was the police and he shot at us, so therefore we were justified to shoot back. That's their legal rationale. But it was a no-knock warrant. They found one person to testify in front of the grand jury that the police announced themselves. Look, I think if you knock on somebody's door and you're like, the police, whatever, and fucking yell it, like fucking, even if I'm in there in the bedroom, I'm in the shower, I don't fucking hear what you said. I'm not gonna know you're the cops. You bust in. If I've got a gun, I'm gonna fucking shoot you. What the fuck? And that should be every American's right. Correct? Second Amendment freaks? That's what I thought we agreed on. But this is one of the, like, I guess it's one of the, these were plainclothes officers that were conducting the no-knock raid. So this would have been like the backup. Now, they had their body cameras on. The officers that did the raid didn't have their cameras on. So this footage that we're seeing is when they're taking away the cop that got shot in the leg. John Mattingly. And this is the one that wrote the email that we read on Tuesday or Wednesday night. So he got shot in the leg, and this is the cop that's helping to take him. They put him in the trunk of a car. Oh yeah, so there he is. He's in plain clothes, you can tell.
Trunk! Put him in the trunk!
Put him in the trunk! Put him in the trunk! Why are they gonna put him in the trunk?
1, 2. Here, just lifting. Grab under his arm. 1, 2, 3. Let's go. Cover him. Let's go. Cover me. I'm with him. Stay down, John. Mike, get out of the fucking way. Stay down, John.
Now, I had the pictures of the apartment. They described this apartment as if it was a trap house. It was a very nice apartment. It was a middle class fucking apartment. They described it as like they're running drugs and shit up in there. Nice apartment, nice furniture.
When you cough off a cigarette, you're gonna get.
So that's the only footage we have of the night, unfortunately. So there's no ambulance. They're not tending to the woman that they fatally wounded. They're tending to the motherfucker that got shot in the leg. They're treating him like his life is so fucking precious. Meanwhile, there is a woman bleeding out in her own apartment, completely innocent. Even if she was guilty of something, and she wasn't. Even if she was guilty of something, she did not deserve that. We need to get that through our fucking heads. I can't believe some of the comments I see in comment sections. Just complete disregard for life. And apparently, fucking, like, isn't 70% of the country Christian or some shit? Isn't life supposed to be precious? Aren't these pro-life people that are sharing these sentiments? I don't fucking get it. But you know, hey, right-wingers are hypocrites? So then we go to the protests over the Breonna Taylor thing. And right-wingers are losing their fucking minds over a video of a U-Haul. Hold on.
Answer emails. Oh, kiddo's hungry.
One of the reasons why I don't have an ad blocker is a lot of news sites you have to turn your ad blocker off to actually look at them. So, this is footage from the protest at U-Haul truck pulled up. Now, to you and I, without any context, I don't know what you, if you hadn't seen what right-wingers had said about this, I would assume you just thought, oh, somebody rented a U-Haul and came with a bunch of homemade signs. But right-wingers are having a shit fit over this because they're asking about, I was hoping they had some tweets from, like, I think it was Laura Ingraham. I have to look it up here. Right-wingers are losing their shit over it because they're asking, like, who financed this? Because, of course, they're calling it like a George Soros. Man, let's just say, I think it was Laura Ingraham. She's like, who's financing this? Apparently not aware that, you know, a U-Haul is what, $29? $35? It's not a lot. And, you know, homemade cardboard signs with fucking spray paint on them aren't exactly expensive. They made it out like it's this fucking AstroTurf coordinated effort. And it's a bunch of homemade signs in the back of a cheap-ass U-Haul. What the fuck is wrong with these people? It's because they live in a fantasy world. They just want to believe whatever suits their fucking... Look at all the women and sex appeal. Fucking all these ads. The Daily Mail is a bullshit website. It's a bullshit right-wing tabloid website from England. That's why it's covered in ads like that. A piece of shit. Now, clearly I spend a lot of time on right-wing sites. And sometimes I see things that they get upset about, but I thoroughly enjoy. And this video was one of those. I really enjoyed this video. This cop falls down, tries to pepper spray. Oh, gets hit in the back of the head. He got whacked good. That's probably needs to get checked out for a Let's watch it again. So we got people, middle fingers in the air, fuck the cops. Motherfucker trips and falls, but throws a cone at him. He starts wildly pepper spraying people. He deserved to get hit in the back of the head. You can't tell me that's not self-defense. That motherfucker wildly spraying pepper spray around the crowd that wasn't doing anything to him. Okay, that one guy grabbed his bike. Good on them. You know we gotta watch that one more time. It's satisfying. It's better than you laughed at him. I love it. You fucking pig. Of course, right-wingers are all upset about that one little incident. Like, these people are out of control on one fucking video. But for every one fucking video like that, I can counter with 5, 10 like this. If you really want to play a game of one-upmanship, these are some disgusting pigs running over a protester's head right in the middle of the street. He hit a reporter in the shin with his bike. Ow! Fuck! too busy looking at the guy grab his fucking head. Ah! He hit it. It's like a journalist or something. He just hit the shin with his body. Fucking, it's the cops that are the aggressors. Maybe if more of them got hit in the back of the head with a baseball bat, they wouldn't act out like that. I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, you know that there is a problem when even goddamn Stevie Wonder can see what is going on in this country. And if you haven't seen this, let me tell you, Stevie is pissed.
Hi, it's me again. Even in a pandemic, life has its own rhythm, measured more than in seconds, minutes, and hours. Our time here will be measured by how we carefully consider or deliberate our reality. As time is evolving,
I haven't had any calls, man.
It seems so much has changed. So much is moving to a different rhythm. The way we work, live, love, meet and greet. Can't you feel we're changing the way we see and hear our life in reality?
How's this motherfucker talking about
I know
seeing
you
shit?
Understand. You can feel there's a beat, there's drumming, and it's off.
It is.
Even if you're not a musician, you can hear when the music is not right. Can you tell that life is out of tune?
We flat right now.
Do you feel our reality is off beat? Out of sync. Listening to spirits that conflict against the truth.
I don't know what spirits Stevie's been into.
Truth. Mail-in voting is and has always been safe.
Mm-hmm.
The current president uses the system. Truth. Black and brown people want safety just like everybody else. Truth.
Truth.
You better believe.
Preach it, brother.
People have come to our communities, co-opted our cause, incited violence. The community knows it even if you
We
don't.
have evidence of the U.S. government doing it over time.
Truth.
So you can't convince me that the
No
Trump
amount of
administration
money
wouldn't deploy
has
the same
ever
fucking tactics.
Brought a life back. Ask yourself, why so long for Breonna Taylor? Why would we accept anyone call a fallen soldier anything less than the ultimate hero?
Fucking Stevie Wonder
Why
doesn't
can't
fucking
we
speak
here
up about
love
anything.
The greater truth, as opposed to being consumed and bombarded by
Tucker
conspiracies
Carlson.
and lies.
Same difference.
Where's our love for each other? Where's our love for our country? Where is the love that will make us do what is right?
I think that was a Black Eyed Peas song, Stevie. Alright, but I want to get a little bit of Stevie in here. I got one more video to show you before we head out for the night. This one is a good one. I promise you it was worth sticking around to the end of the show for. This cop decided he wanted to employ a little heroism, and it didn't work out for him. Not at all. So they're bringing an inmate into court right here. And this motherfucker breaks free! Run! Oh! That is a fantastic fall. The cop broke 4 ribs making this dive. Oh, I bet he's got concussion too. He hit the railing hard. Look at this old ass motherfucker. It's so comical the way he falls. Watch it. Oh my god. Oh, I could watch this all day. The dude was on the loose as of yesterday afternoon, I believe. I think he lost his gun or his taser or his cell phone or something there. Oh! he reaches for his back. Oh my God. I'm sorry, guys. This has just been an episode of me playing videos of cops and laughing at them. Oh, and then Cory Booker. I laughed at Cory Booker too. One more time. Let's watch it one more time. One more time. I'm not done. Oh, shit. I hope you're still on the loose, man. You're my hero. Not the cop, the guy that got away. Oh, but they're going to charge him, man. Oh, shit. All those cops' injuries. He's gonna get a felony assault on a police officer for each broken rib. It's gonna be 4 counts. Oh, I hope it was worth it though. Internet infamy. Like, this guy, is Tosh.0 still a thing? Because this better be a video on it. I think they got one more season. Oh, by far my favorite video of the week. I'm sorry, that beats out Mitch tripping. I hope you agree with me that beats out Mitch tripping. Alright, that'll do it for us for tonight and for the week. Go ahead, light one up, tip one back. It's alright to have a little fun before you hit the sack. I'm Justin Freakin. We'll see you Monday night on the Troll Patrol.